Be careful. I have seen too many allies die to lose another. The piercing light awaits. The Niskaru took everything from me. My soldiers, my station, everything. All my life burned when Balor rose over the fields of battle. These Niskaru, they were not always in the war. It wasn't until the Witch Knight Malwyn started making pacts with them that they fought alongside the Tuatha. close now. I've heard that the spear is guarded by the Niskaru warrior Azagal. We will learn if it still is. Be careful. I have seen too many allies die to lose another. The piercing light awaits. I see the spear. The Niskaru are sure to press the attack. You must hold them off. I don't know what to feel. All the years I spent trying to claim this weapon, and I never truly thought I would. I was not fated to have it. Not until you came. You have thrown back the veil of fate and revealed what is truly possible. It's almost enough to make me believe in second chances. Yes, but it is so much more. This will end the siege of Mel Senshir. It will bring the death of the Baelor. It will give me my chance for redemption. And I never would have laid hands on it, if not for you. Kind words, but not true. My day will come when Baelor is dead at my feet, and I would be honored to have you beside me then, too. Meet me at Rathir, the city in the east. Together we will break the siege of Mel Senshir and turn the Tuatha tide. The man is not a warrior by nature. He cannot abide another risk for this city. But he's an idiot if he thinks we will get another opportunity such as this. Because of my failure, Mel Senshir has suffered years of siege. Even if I kill Witch Knight Malwyn and save the city, their pain is still my fault. To get to Mel Senshir, we need to take a ship from Rathir, and that means convincing Elund Karth, the city's ruler. With the wards down, I think we can get out this way. The liberation of Mel Senshir is close. Hurry! With the wards down, I think we can get out this way. We have a problem. Elund Karth refuses to send any troops to assist Mel Senshir. The old fool never would listen to reason. A weapon is only as strong as the one that wields it, and a general is only as powerful as the army she leads. We need to convince Karth to lend us his aid. You can find him in the upper city, looking over the strait at Mel Senshir. The fool might as well be condemning the city. They're in the city, but they can't join us unless Elund Karth grants his blessing for them to go with us. Agarth has gone to reason with him. He was a fine fighter, as I recall, but I do not know if his diplomacy is as practiced.
Good day to you.
Is there anything?
Curios, talismans, items of power.
Hey. The Fae in the House of Vengeance are, bar none, the fiercest, strongest, most downright unstoppable creatures in the land. Not that they have a lot to be vengeful about. After all, Godflow was the one who started the damned war.
What do you want? I'm beset by petitioners these days. Another advocate for this absurd plan to retake Melsenshire, I take it. Look to Rathir's sister across the strait. Her battered walls, her burned gardens, her back broken from a decade of war. We take in refugees. We send them food that we can spare. We try to ease her pain. But for 10 years I stood here and watched her die slowly. And now you, a stranger, think to convince me to commit the whole of this city to saving her because our army's greatest failure has recovered some old relic. Melsenshire stands as Rathir's eastern shield. Even now, nearly broken, she still stands. This city can do nothing for the fortress, but perhaps its people can. The wounded we have here wish to return to fight for the fortress one last time. I'll tell them to meet you at the docks, and take this as well from my own collection. May it be of use to you in the coming battle. Go to the eastern docks in the lower city and find Captain Dodwin. He will oversee your journey to Melsenshire. I am the Elund, and I speak with the voice of the Orbakant. Within this city, my word is law. They rule Rathir, and they do so from behind a veil. I am their face and their voice. You carry with you Rathir's bravest sons and daughters. Realize that if you fail to liberate that withered wall, you will have doomed our city as well. Go. Save our sister across the sea or die with her.
Move along, citizen.
So many mages these days.
Move along, citizen. Archsage, welcome.
Archsage, welcome.
Students of magic, masters of spells. Curios, clasps, staves, and go forth. Live boldly. Do not miss Leogryph's many marvels.
Welcome, Ox.
Not your grandman's henhouse. Your comrade dies, the job is yours. Yours!
Welcome, Archsage. Hi. You know, before I met you, I swore to myself that my fighting days were behind me. After fighting nearly all my life, it was one of the hardest things I've had to do. But now you've taken me this far. If I don't take these next steps on my own, I don't think I ever will.
We're so close. Hurry now. 1,000 times you could ask that question, and every time I would answer yes. Absolutely yes. But there is something terrible about arriving at a day you've been anticipating for years.
I hope they don't attack with trolls again. The ships are loading now for Melsen Shear. Are you ready to board? Suit yourself. The ships are loading now for Melsen Shear. Are you ready to board? Right away.
Agarth, you know better than any of us how this will end. Why must we fight a war that you know we will not win?
You would still ask that to Lara, after all you've seen.
Until I get an answer, Fate Weaver. Until then.
Why do we fight? Because there is hope. Because only through battle can we break the chains that fate has forged. Don't you see? We have been given a chance. And though some of us will die, we will die knowing that our lives were finally our own. That we are no longer slaves to the whims of fate. Would you throw it away? Just for fear of another defeat? Not I. I will fight. And if I die knowing that I have made a choice. And this choice, for good or for ill, was my own.
We lost the week. More blood for the wall.
Can't seem to sleep much anymore. The next ship out of here is heading for Rathir. Are you interested in coming aboard? Suit yourself.
Hope they don't attack with trolls again.
Come on, the commander's waiting for us. Commander O'Wyglin wants to talk before we leave. Witch Knight Malwyn and his forces bested me 10 years ago, and I've been preparing myself since then. If I'm not ready now, then I don't deserve another chance.
I bet I kill more Tuatha than you do.
The great general is back, just like she promised. Another 10 years, and I might have started to doubt. Not exactly the heroes of legend, but you're a welcome sight nonetheless. Cluricon is all swamp, jungle, and death. Have you ever tried fighting an army in a place like this? It's hot, wet, and it always smells like something died, because something did. We've been the front line of this war for the last decade. The fact that Mel Senshir still stands at all is a testament to all we've sacrificed. Those bastards keep squeezing us and squeezing us. Well, it's time for them to see what we mortals can do. The General's army used to defend us, but that was before the Tuatha started summoning Niskaru to join them. Tilera's forces never stood a chance. Still, she blamed herself and went into exile. We could have used her here, but heroes only show up when you really need them, right? I was just a child before the siege started. I joined the army because I dreamed of becoming a hero like the great General Tilera. Funny thing, dreams. When Mel Senshir was built, the Winter Fae weren't the friendliest of neighbors, but they were nothing like the Tuatha they've become. Likely you've come to see the fortress before it falls. I've seen her stand for the last 10 years, but the end, I think, has finally come. Our scouts report that the Tuatha are massing, and in their wake we've seen it. The Niskaru Lord, Baelor, has come for Mel Senshir at last. Baelor could tear through our walls like parchment. Our only hope is to ambush before they can bring him forward and take the Tuatha by surprise. While our forces delay Baelor, you and Tilera will be sent to hunt the Witch Knight Malwyn. It's likely that he will hold the Baelor sway during the battle. We can't best their army in the open field. My hope is with Malwyn dead, the Baelor will turn on the Tuatha. It is little more than a wish, but that's all we have. The real mission goes to General Tilera and yourself. My place is with my brothers and sisters, on the ground and against the enemy. When you're ready, come meet me by the gates. We've hidden from these nightmares long enough. Now we must face them, and perhaps we'll live to see the morning.
The liberation of Mel Senshir is close. Hurry!
You should get some rest. You're going to need it.
Joined in Shieldring, trained in Helmguard, come to war in Cluricon at last.
Been up for days. None of us will leave this place alive. The Fae are immortal. How can we hold out against that? Watch yourself when you're on the wall.
I bet I Pray kill more Lyria Tuatha that than you fate is do. on our side.
I hope they don't attack with trolls again.
I've heard the soldiers say that death walks the walls of Mel Senshir. Something tells me they're wrong. Death has only just arrived. Need to know something about Mel Senshir? I'm the one to ask. First Sword Bronwyn Sen is a poet with a blade, though something tells me you're no stranger to a fight. I've seen more of the soldiers that defend Mel Senshir than all of the officers 10 times over. They keep coming from Rathir, and I keep putting them into the ground. The elite scout unit of Mel Senshir. Few love their work as much as they do. I've been digging graves for the great general my whole life. She's a goddess of war, that one. The city has been under siege for so long that we're starting to run out of places to put the bodies. Pretty soon, the boats that bring the new recruits over will have to take the broken bodies of the old back. Keep them coming!
Just another recruit. Good luck on the wall. I swear I've killed the same damn Tuatha warrior in every battle.
A new recruit's expected lifespan is measured in days. What is Talera doing back here? Pray to Lyria that fate is on our side. I want to go home.
Greetings. Just another body to bury.
Watch yourself when you're on the wall. Another body for the ground.
You look a little nervous.
You didn't think I'd miss this, did you? I hope you're ready for what lies ahead. This is no time to make jokes. These people are scared, and your chances are slim, with or without that spear. Mel Senshir's fate was sealed long ago. You may be able to change that, but the Tuatha aren't taking any chances. Prepare to fight, and be ready to die. Be on your way.
Fine day for a battle.
In the early war, Tyne Delphric himself led us in battle. When the foe fell back, he handed the post to Oathblade Cura.
Fine day for a battle.
I don't care if the bartender's manning the ramparts. Someone has to have a drink for sale. Hey. Child, you can't hide a good battle from an old hero. I wouldn't have missed this for all the wine in the House of Ballads. It's been 20 years since I've had the honor of fighting by Talera's side. They used to call her the Lady of the Lance, and they will again if I'm any judge.
It'll be a miracle if we last the week. I've got plenty of supplies if you've got plenty of coin. I met her once, back before the siege. She bought a pair of boots from me. I've lived in Mel Senshir all my life. Sold my first potion when I was no taller than a boggart. It was my home before the war started, and it will be my home long after, no matter the outcome. Back again.
Just another recruit. Ah, the one who travels with Talera. Can I interest you in something? The Great General, they call her. Haven't seen anything great yet. I'm just a traveling merchant. I take my wares where I can get the most profit. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the Alfar, but this war is great for business. Another time, then.
I prefer the sanctuary of this place to the bustle of the square. There will be time enough for clamor when the battle starts. I am a warrior, nothing more. I go where I am told. I will spill blood with my company upon the shield wall until either I fall or no enemies remain. It is good to hear that she has returned. I know that in the coming battle she will be strong. Mel Senshir has been my home for 7 years of bitter struggle. As grateful as I am for the strength of its walls, I am eager for a new horizon.
Just another recruit.
Welcome to the war, recruit. Need anything? She has always been an arrogant one. I, for one, think we could have chosen a better commander. I was not originally a sagecrafter, but war breeds necessity, and I learned quickly. This city have destroyed much of its beauty.
Give your armor to Tarek Smith for repairs, and he'll give it back better than new. She is the first sword, the greatest champion of the Alpha army. I've been here almost a year. I guess you could call me a veteran at this point. Before the war, I worked for one of the merchant houses in Rathir. I knew about how terrible the siege was when I arrived. My brother had told me. He was killed the day before I was drafted. You won't last long. I will earn glory in the coming battle. I just arrived myself. I was a chandler before I received my draft notice. A lot smaller than I was expecting. Of course, judging by the rubble, I suppose it used to be bigger. They are the hand-picked elite of the Alpha army. I'm hoping to prove myself worthy of joining their ranks.
Name's Tarek Smith. I'm the best armorer this side of the strait. If you need me to repair your gear, just say the word. The great general. She and the Sen sisters are old friends, you know. They grew up together in Arathel. This is as good a place as any to die. Not that I plan on doing that just yet, mind you. I came here to join the fight, but with all the smithing that needs to be done, I haven't been able to escape the forge. The woman is a poet with a hammer. No one forges a finer blade. Her twin sister Bronwyn, his first sword. You don't even know what that means, do you? Stay safe.
Ah, your hands are strong. Are you a student of the blade? I grew up with Bronwyn in Talera, so don't think that the only thing I can do with a blade is forge one. With both my sister and Talera here, the Tuatha stand no chance. You will see. For years, the Tuatha have sought to break down these walls, and for years, they have failed. Mel Senshir will never fall. My sister. She has some skill with a blade, yes. Try not to make her angry. Happy hunting.
Look, sister. It is the one who fights beside Talera. Welcome to the battle, warrior. Talera is a great warrior. We are lucky that she has joined us for this next battle. Since the Tuatha penned us here, Mel Senshir has become more than just our home. It is where we've made our stand. My sister can be abrasive at times. Do not let her rough exterior fool you, though. None can forge a finer blade. Historically, the first sword is the greatest blade master of the Alfar army. I earned the title when I killed a Tuatha champion known as Zarastes. Go with Lyria.